So O.J. Simpson will be a free man in a couple of months. He was just granted parole. Hey guys, it's Derek. So O.J. Simpson was just granted parole. He had his hearing this morning in front of 4 people, the commissioner and 3 other panel members, and it was unanimous. All 4 of them said he should be granted parole. During the hearing, they went through several factors. Most of the mitigating factors: he stayed out of trouble while he was in prison. He had a clean record, and they couldn't take into account the 1995 acquittal. The only mention of it was to say that this doesn't factor at all into our decision because it was a previous case, had nothing to do with the armed robbery that he was serving for. So he's already served 9 years of the 33-year prison sentence, which was the minimum that the judge required when he was actually sentenced in the first place. So what was interesting about this was O.J. Simpson actually didn't perform very well from my perspective, because he seemed to want to relitigate the case and tell you why he was innocent rather than just show contrition and the fact that he was humbled by the whole experience. But what really turned it in my mind was when Bruce Vermong came on and said, look, I was the guy who the gun was pointed at. It wasn't O.J. who pulled it, and I don't put any of the blame at O.J.'s feet. I think that was actually powerful testimony for O.J. So he's scheduled to be released in October. There will still be conditions put on his release because he still technically has a 33-year sentence. Parole is just when you're allowed to serve the remainder of your sentence outside of prison. So he'll still have to keep his nose clean, but he's going to have complete freedom out there. He's allowed to do interviews and all sorts of things. So it'll be interesting to see whether he continues the lifestyle he was living before, whether he changes his life in any ways. We'll just have to wait and see.